everyone. Hello. So, yes, I thought I'd just go live on my own pages tonight because, the only time slots that were available. Hello. The only time slots that were available on Spirit Events directories wasn't going to suit me. I just needed to. 6 o'clock was when I was ready, when I could start doing my reads. So I thought I'd jump on at 6 instead. Alicia, hello, long time no see. Thrilled you're here. Hi. Yeah, so I'm not expecting a huge amount of people on because I'm not on Spirit Events directories tonight. I'm just going live on my own page. And hi, James. So yeah, it's going to be quiet on Facebook as well. I've only got 2 people on Facebook, which is unusual. There's usually about 40 people or something from Spirit Events directories, but I decided not to do that because I wanted to relax tonight. I wanted to get this done and relax. Hi, Jason. Oh, and you're from Spirit Events directories, but you found me on here. Following me. So I'll just hopefully a few more people will hop on. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, busy, busy working. It's been I'm most days I'm busy doing my stuff. Thanks for asking, James. I'm good. Yes, you're here. You made it. Thanks so much, Jason. So hi, Caroline. You made it too. Amazing. If you're feeling generous, a share would be amazing. Or if you know anybody on Instagram that you think might enjoy this read, you could tag them in, of course. Or if you're on Facebook, you could give this a share. So I'll just give it a few more moments and hopefully a few more people will jump on. This is the pitfalls of going on somebody else's platform, and then you sort of lose all your clients on your own platform because you're not hanging out on your platform very often. Anyway, so I thought I'd jump on mine. So yeah, it's been such a long time, Alicia. I think about you a lot and I'm always wondering what you're up to. I know when we crossed paths, so much was going on for you. Hi, Heather. Good to see you on Instagram. Hello, everybody on Facebook. Hi, Marion. Hi, Carlita. Yeah, it's good to get on a bit earlier, hey? It's good to get on a bit earlier. So, yeah, so there won't be many, shouldn't be by rights, just because I'm not on, what's it called? What's it called again? What's that? Spirit Events directory tonight. I just thought I'd just jump on my own page so I could just get moving because I just didn't feel like waiting. So, all right. Well, just hi, Heather. Just to give you a heads up. So, of course, you're not on IG. You don't have a smartphone. Yeah, Instagram. I'm kind of on both. Am I radiating tonight? Thanks. It must be the light. It's the white. Just blinded me looking at that light. I've got a white light on me. That's what it is. Hi, Diane. Do you know what's a bit special when I'm not on? Whilst I'm very grateful for being on Spirit Events directories, I am. It's wonderful. It's very nice, sort of seeing, or I can see all my peeps, all my clients actually, because some of my clients get, I get blind. I can't see everyone, so now I can see everyone, which is interesting. That's good. Yeah, so okay, well, let me get started then. So welcome everybody on Instagram. Hello everybody on Facebook. Yes, if you're feeling generous, a share would be amazing. So how's this going to work? Well, first of all, I want to do some housekeeping. So some of you will know that I'm now offering my 9-month tarot therapy mentoring and training course. It's a 9-month course for those of you who want to take your tarot to the next level. You to upgrade from fortune teller to tarot therapist. The course has been trademarked, which it's now hopefully by December will be registered. You've got to wait a few months, takes a long time, but once it's got its registration, it will be its very own unique, the only tarot therapy in the world. I own it, belongs to me. I own the educational material to it and everything. I get to certify you now. I don't have to worry about trying to organise all these bloody. Anyway, it was a bit of a shitstorm. So I've got a lawyer involved and it's all happening. So it's really exciting. Thank you, Heather. Heather said congratulations. It is a big deal because it's a labor of love. Hey, it's all the work that I've put in over the years, and I'm sharing it. I'm giving it away. Really, I'm giving it to you. So yes, I know Alicia has completed the course, so you'll get a new certificate with the R registration on there, and you'll be able to use that registration. Only those who do my course will be able to use that registration. So yeah, exciting. So anybody who's using the term tarot therapist, they're not a tarot therapist, not unless they've been registered under me, and of course unless they've done my training. So it is so amazing. I'm thrilled. So anyway, I've only got 4 seats left for the training. I'll put a link in the comments here, and it's above on this live. There you go, 4 seats available. There is an easy pay option. If you would like to change the payment plan slightly, you can contact me and we can restructure it for you if it doesn't quite work for you, that payment plan. Let me just quickly say, whilst I wait for people to jump on, and everybody's jumping on, so that's brilliant. I'm happy. I'm so happy everyone's here. So just quickly, how the course looks is that we have to meet once a week for 9 months. I know that's a long time, but it is a personal and spiritual journey as well. We're going to do you're going to do your own personal journey work, your therapeutic work, as well as learning how to apply therapy in tarot sessions, as well as learning Counselling 101, Jungian psychology, narrative therapy, mediumship practices, Counselling 101, did I say, dream therapy, and of course the psychology of the tarot, as well as all the myths of the cards, and of course reading tarot. It's so in depth. So anyway, the link says you can have a read there. So I'd like to start doing the readings now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick 3 cards, and these 3 cards will be, hi Sonia. I just had a beautiful session with Sonia today. These 3 cards will be the energy report for this week. Your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand up to do the tarot reads for us, and I happen to love it. So looking forward to tonight's readings. Heather said, I'm so happy for you. You've put so much into everything. I have, Heather. I've known Heather for a very long time. Heather and I used to work together. She was my boss. She was my boss, my upline for a long time, and she was great to work for too, by the way. Yeah. So yes, we've both been working so hard, haven't we, Heather? Hey, in the sacred arts, the 2 of us have been working in the sacred arts for over 30 years. Yeah, that's how long we've known each other. A long time. Or maybe not over. We've known each other for about 25 years. But anyway. All right, let me pick some cards. Yes, Sonia's joining my 9-month course, which is just amazing. I'm so thrilled that you're joining us. Well, I was your boss, was I? I don't know. You did a pretty good job of instructing me. You taught me heaps, Heather. You did. You did. I loved working for you. All right, so hi Haley. All right, tarot time. Okay, guys, it's time for me to pick some cards, hey? So 3 cards, the energy report for this week. Going to get serious about this, hey? Going to get serious about it. Hey, listen, everyone. I've got some news. Do you know how, just quickly, those of you who've been following me before I pick the cards, I've got some news. I've got someone interested in me. Yes, I do. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just letting you know there's someone interested in me. So it's, you know, I don't know. Let's not get carried away, Diane. I don't even know if I like him yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But anyway, in the process of that, I also had someone sending me, I had to block someone today, a guy that I went on a date with. I had to block him from everything because he was angry at me that I wasn't into him. He was sending me all these messages about how I'm this one. I'm just a massive red flag, apparently, because I wasn't into him. One date. Christ, it wasn't even a date. It wasn't even a date. It was just, let's meet just to see if, you know, it's one of those just let's meet to see if we like each other. I didn't. So that was the end. I had to block him. It's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, this has all happened in one day. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's pick some 3 cards. I did say I want someone to just like me, but I want to like them back. Right? I want to like them back. That's important. I want to feel the feels, not just someone like me. It's not enough. Yes, Sonia. Sonia said there's some weirdos out there. Okay, pick the cards. I've got to pick the cards. All right, let's go. Energy report for this week. All right, are we ready? Are we ready, everyone? Okay, first card. Yeah, I've got to be careful. You do have to be careful what you ask for sure. All right, hi, Sue. Let's pick this first card. Oh, what a fabulous card to kick off this week's reading. I love this for us. Look, we've got the wands here. So let me discuss what the wands are. So the wands represent, we need to understand the wands before we do anything. Yes, we are. Everybody's getting excited. All right, so let me start. So the wands represent destiny. They represent passion to purpose, how you fulfill your purpose in this lifetime based on your life being the art. It's not necessarily a career or a particular creative project or this card could relate to that, but the wands themselves actually relate to the kind of life that you're creating and that you're producing for yourself. Your life is the art. How you live your life is your purpose. Following your heart is your purpose. And that's kind of more of the energy of the wands. It is about how we create our life through what we desire. Anyway, long story short, so now we've got the Six of Wands here. Now in this story, Jason has gone on this massive journey to claim this golden fleece. And this golden fleece represents our soul purpose, or it represents something that you have wanted that is either crossing your path very soon or that's about to cross your path. For some of you, it might be that you claim the new job or a new business idea, or finally people start purchasing something that you've been selling, or maybe the house that you've been wanting finally shows up, or maybe you finally get the offer that you've been looking for on your home, or maybe you finally complete your degree and your certification and you've got this certification in your hands. This is a celebratory card. For some of you, it'll be recognition, that you'll be getting recognized for some contribution that you may have made in the workplace, or that you're making in your own private business. Or maybe you are being asked to maybe you're given a promotion or something along that point. But this is your confirmation that you are being recognized for what you do. But we must remember with this card, okay? And I was talking about Heather Jean before on Instagram, how we used to work together, that we don't get to this position of power, this position of being recognized, or we don't get what we want without the help of other people. In the background of this card are all these guys that helped Jason achieve this challenge of being able to get this golden fleece so that he could claim his lineage, so he could go back to Ilkos and claim his throne. He couldn't do it by himself. So we're reminded with this card that, nudge, nudge, that ask for help if you need help. Don't deny the help when people offer it to you. Don't deny it, because we don't achieve what we achieve just purely on our own. We do receive help, and say yes to the mentors, say yes to the coach, say yes to the teachers. Be open to learning so that you can position yourself as an expert or to develop some kind of expertise as well. So this is a good sign, everyone. This is your yes card. You are going to get what you want, okay? For those of you who are asking for something specific, this is your yes. It's on its way, all right? Next card for tonight. What have we got? Oh, interesting card. Okay, so we've got the Hermit. Now, this is a major card in the Mythic Tarot, and the Hermit represents, or the major cards represent what we call a rite of passage. And these rites of passage are what we all must experience in a lifetime. They're psychological, archetypal experiences that we all have in a lifetime. And so this one is, I'm going to swear, everyone, so prepare yourself, okay? Prepare yourself. I'm about to swear. The question you want to ask yourself when this card comes up is, what the fuck am I doing with my life? This is the card of the existential crisis. This is the card of the quest of the self-reflective moment of when you're checking in with yourself checking in with the questions of, am I in the right relationship? Am I in the right job? Is this the career that I really want for myself? Am I really fulfilling my soul purpose? Do I really want to be living in this condition? Do I actually want more? So this card is about questioning your reality. So we might call this card the card of the reality check. In astrology, this guy, his name is Kronos. In astrology, the myth of Kronos relates to the planet Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of hard work, yes, responsibility, taking responsibility, and what we call the reality check. This is the reality check card. So the other message that comes with this card is, now I'm going to swear again, okay? So prepare yourself. More swearing, all right? So you're all, well, I'll put it this way. We're all going to die, okay? I don't need to swear in this part. We're all going to die. And the question is, what the fuck are you going to do before you die? Like, we come from a long line of dead people. What are you doing with your life? Are you wasting it away? These are the questions that come up with this card, because this card also teaches us about mortality. It's trying to tell you, this card is trying to speak to you about the fact that you are going to die. So, life is short. Life is short. Make the most of your experience. What are you not fulfilling? This is the reality check card. What are you doing? What are you doing with your time, your energy, your money, your resources? What are you doing with your life? So sometimes we call this, yes, Diane says correct, 100%. We come from a long line of dead people. Totally, right? So, thank you, Carrie. So this card really is about questioning. This is a precipitator. This card precipitates what we call the crisis moment. What comes after this card, which it's not here at the moment, but what comes after this is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is precipitating that crisis moment where we are then, the rug either gets pulled out from underneath us, or we turn the wheel and we change the course of our destiny. So this is you in meditation and self-reflective practices, reflecting on where in your life it's working and it's not working, and where you might need to make some changes. Okay, so you can see in this card, you might not be able to see it. I'm going to show you guys in a minute that the flame on this card is on the outside of his lantern, because this is about you looking inwards. I don't know if you can see it. Instagram, where is it? Can't see. There you go. Can you see his light? Oh, it's a bit close. The light on this card. No, you can't see it. Sorry, Instagram. Oh, there you go. There you go. Can you see that? It's on the edge of the lantern, because it represents you looking inwards, looking in at yourself, witnessing your inner reality. Okay, so that's that card. Now, the next card. What was the next card going to be? Hey, I've got no love cards. So just saying, everyone, there's no love cards here. So we don't hold out hope for the new interest, the person that's interested in me. There's no love cards. So nothing's going on there, clearly. All right, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is a good card too. So for some of you, this card will be about making choices. It's time to make a choice about what you're doing with your time, your money, your energy and resources. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your time? Where are you allocating? Where are you putting your money? What are you investing in? For some of you, this might be about, honestly, this might be about changing jobs or getting a job offer. And this is your confirmation. Yes, you get the job. For many of you listening to this reading tonight, this is really about you thinking about your career, your future around your soul work, and the questioning of what the fuck am I actually doing? Am I really doing what I love? Am I really following my heart's desire? So this is an opportunity. This card suggests that there's an opportunity that awaits you. And my nudge to you is to say yes. I'm the first one. If I see something that I love, that I want, I jump in and I say yes, and I don't regret it. And it's not like I get this like surge of energy moving through me. It's a deep guttural knowing. I just know it. And I feel it in here. I want you to trust that. This card really is about saying yes to new opportunities, to challenge yourself to grow. Because wherever you are right now, there's something that's not true to who you are. Whatever you're doing right now is not true to who you are. And so you're being called to question the reality check. Check in with yourself. Is this really what you want? Is this really what you want to be doing? There is an opportunity that awaits you. Hey, we've got this card here. This is the card of the Golden Fleece. This is finding your soul purpose. Say yes to the opportunity. If there's something that you want, say yes to it. Yes, look at those beautiful coins. You're right, Carrie. So my message for you tonight with these cards. Okay. One thing I will add, I'm going to encourage the first thing I saw when I looked down at these cards is being patient. We've got to be patient with ourselves. The opportunities are coming up, okay? It's definitely coming up. You have what you want, and you can have what you want, all right? For some of you, you've already got it, and for some of you, it's coming. It's on its way, all right? So just be patient. And yes, it's time for that reality check. It's time to check in with yourself and really start questioning what you're doing. And yes, new opportunities. Say yes to the new opportunities. Say yes to change, because it will be beneficial for you. I know what comes after this card, and what comes after this card for many people is the second career or more money. All right. Okay, that's the message. Hi, Di. Good to see you. Oh, you've been hiding. Yes, it is. It is very much, isn't it, Sonia? Similar to what we were talking about today. Oh, no worries, Alicia. Hi, Sarah. Hello, everyone on Instagram. So now I'm going to do some readings for everyone. So if you'd like a reading, please put yes or ask your question in the comments section, and I'd love to read for you. Hi, Kim. No worries, but you made it. Yes, a card just flew out. A random card. Shall we see what it is? Shall we see what the message is? Because it'll be another collective read. Let's see what it has to say. Stop doubting the reading, everyone. Who's doubting it? Stop doubting it. All right. It's just fears from the past. All right. Okay, so let's do a read. Who'd like a reading? Okay, so somebody just said, Carrie Rocks, love some guidance tonight. I was made redundant from a job. Will I find a new job soon? Well, after this whole tarot report, I would say yes, Carrie, but I'm gonna grab some cards for you. But I'm also going to read for somebody on Facebook. I'll just I'll read for Haley after I've done Instagram, my Instagram person. So I just scratched my head. Christ, with my nail, that hurt. All right, Carrie, let me read for you. All right, Carrie, you've got to trust the guidance from your guides. I know that you're open to spirit. You're being nudged to trust the guidance of your spirit guides, that you will be guided. This is the card of the guardian angel, but this is the conscious connection to the guardian angel. I think you need to start listening to the messages that are coming through. Your spirit has been telling you that everything's going to be okay, and you need to trust that. The more you can relax, Carrie, the more you're going to be able to feel into when the offer shows up, when the right position shows up for you. Now, my feeling is that this next position will give you an opportunity to travel around a bit. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean specifically. All I know is it's going to give you an opportunity to travel around a bit. And it might be that you work on sort of more of a frontline service rather than sort of back in the background. When this card comes up, sometimes we're reminded that we are healers, hey? And I think at the very core of your work, or what you've come here to do, Carrie, is to do some healing work. And so I don't know what you do for a job or what your employment is, but this is your nudge to get more involved in the healing arts. I'm nudging you towards that. I think Spirit's nudging you towards that as well, to get involved in the healing arts. Now, the healing arts come in many forms. This guy is multi-passionate, and he definitely works with all the different all these different tools, and he goes around and he teaches these tools to many different communities, which is why I wondered if travel was part of it. It could be that your business or whatever it is that you do ends up being a bit more global, that you end up working with a global community rather than one-to-one. Now I'm sitting with this more, I'm feeling like you need to be running your own business, or if you're already running your own business, this is your nudge to move forward with that and to dive more deeply into the healing arts involved in your business. That is your message. Okay. So Hayley's question is, would love to know why my friend pulled away. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Hayley. It's hard, isn't it, when we start to evolve and change, and especially when people don't know how to manage conflict, or they're scared to speak the truth, or scared to share their true feelings because they don't want to hurt your feelings, or perhaps yes, it's a great reading. Oh, thanks, Tina. Tina said, what a great reading. Thanks. Yeah, so anyway, I got distracted with Instagram. Sorry, Hayley. Let me just, all the love, Carrie. Let me just pull some cards, hey, for Hayley. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, we're going to ask for some guidance around this, please, Spirit. Got this card, 1, 2. It's really nice just sort of being on my own pages, hey. I'm really loving it. Feels good, feels strong. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, anyway. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, here's the thing, Hayley. Sometimes we personalize things and when we don't need to. My feeling is with these 2 cards, Hayley, is that she's just, or this person is just busy. They're actually more busy, and maybe not necessarily, try not to take it personally that they're busy like trying to sort out their own money and their own finances and this person's financial security. I don't think it's personal. I think they're just busy trying to find what they're working hard. This is somebody that's working hard and that has been given a new opportunity, or has an opportunity to do something, and they're focused on that rather than focused on you. So just don't take it personally is my point. I don't think it's about you. I think it's about something else. All right. So that's your message. I think it's about work and making money and career stuff. It's not really about you. So try not to personalize it. Hi, Katrina. Good to see you. Hi, Abina. Nice to see you. So, all right, let's see. Is there anybody else that would like a read right now? I can't see anybody on Instagram, so I shall read for someone on Facebook. Okay, let's read for Shaman, because this is a big one for her, hey? I'd love a reading, please. I'm thinking about leaving my relationship. Could I have some guidance on this, please? Should I? Well, first of all, it's not really up to me. All right, everyone, listen up. As an ethical tarot therapist, when you're trained in the practice, it's not really your business to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. All right. So our job is to open up potential opportunities for discussion around what might be possible, inviting in the conversation of the person who's come in for the reading. Okay, so that's sort of much more ethical. However, I know that I'm online and I know that you can't talk back to me, Shaman. So I'm going to do the best that I can to be as objective as possible and read the cards in a way that it's going to allow you to make a decision, the right decision for you. All right, so let me pick some cards. Yeah, so we've got to be careful, hey, in tarot reading for people. We have an ethical responsibility to not take the power away from our clients, because actually our clients are the expert of their experience. And we need to help them find that inner power and that wisdom within them so they can be the collaborator with life, creating the kind of life that they want for themselves, not handing their power over to someone outside of themselves to be the creator of their experience, because it'll only end up in misalignment. All right, Shaman, let's read for you. Let's see what cards I've got here for you. Oh, this is interesting. All right, so the first card that I've got for you is about having a broken heart or having been burnt or feeling as though you've been hurt in the past. And sometimes this card will come up when we have what we might call a we're not very trusting. We don't trust people. In the story, Orpheus lost his wife at the altar when they got married, and he was devastated by that. And he went into the underworld to try and rescue her, but unfortunately, he couldn't, and he lost her forever. And because of this, we know this card is the once bitten, twice shy. So this is the card of someone who's incredibly guarded, someone who doesn't trust, and somebody who's having difficulty opening up in a relationship. Some of the messaging around this card, Shaman, is really about doing some of the therapeutic work to clear some of the betrayal and the hurt that might be there from the past. So some of the messaging around this card really is about having to drop the guard around your heart, to open your heart to the possibility of love. And yes, this is someone who's guarded, and I suspect that potentially the person that you're talking about is somewhat guarded as well, which is why you're wondering, why you're unsure about whether or not you should stay or should you go. Some of the message around this card as well is that you are, just on a side note, you are a gifted therapist and healer if you would choose to go down that path. I suspect people come to you and tell you their life problems and talk to you about their problems. And sometimes people behave like that, or sometimes people do that or become that because they avoid the very thing that they need to sort out inside of themselves. And what will make you a deeper, more profound, gifted therapist is to do some of that personal work. So this is your nudge, hey, to do some of the personal work. The other cards that I have for you as well is about boundaries. So I picked a few cards for you. So this one's about boundaries. This is about you needing to put some boundaries up. This is my space. This is your space. This is my time. This is your time. And that's okay. And it's fine. Don't make yourself wrong for wanting space, and don't make the other person wrong for wanting space. We all need to have our own identity in a relationship. Sometimes this card will come up when we've been making too many sacrifices and there's feelings of anger arising within us because we haven't honored our own needs and our own wants, and what we call an abreaction, a big emotional outburst, because you have transgressed your own boundaries, that being your own promises to yourself about what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. So this is the card of having to assert your voice and assert your power and being able to say yes where you mean yes and no where you mean no. Okay. And yes, so the other card that I've got for you, which is interesting, I may as well be giving you a full reading now, but these are the cards that came out. This is about the second career. This is about you focusing on your second career. Whatever you're doing right now is not quite a fit for you. This is your nudge to actually get involved in the healing arts, and as a therapist would be a good fit for you. This card came up as well. Hey, this was in the reading. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. You can have what you want. It's there for you if you want it. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what to do with your relationship. I'm just sharing what the cards have to say. You'll have to make a decision on your own, because it's not up to me to tell you whether you should stay or whether you should go. But I hope that was enough insight to give you some clarity about what your next step might be. Okay, well then I think you've got your answer then, hey? Okay, I'm sending you so much love. Well, I'm glad that cleared that up for you, Shaman. See what happens? You don't have to tell people what to do. You just read the cards and read the insights of the cards, and then clients will, share the wisdoms of the cards, and the clients will come to their own conclusion, to be empowered to make a decision about what they know in the, inside of them. The cards will speak to their soul. Okay, so yes, Anna, I'd love to read a card for you. And then is there anybody else on? Melly, hang around. Melly Hall, I'll read for you. You're still here, Heather. I'm glad you're still here. That's nice. Would you like a card, Heather? Would you like me to pick you one afterwards as well? Love to read for you. All right, so let me read for Anna on Facebook. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. If you're feeling generous, a share would be amazing. I'd really appreciate it. And whilst I'm preparing to pick Anna's card, just so you know, I've got my 9-month tarot therapy mentoring and training program designed for tarot therapists, upgrading your practice from fortune teller to tarot therapy, where you can hold a professional practice, learning 7 different therapeutic modalities: narrative therapy, Jungian psychology, Jungian psychotherapy. You'll also be learning Counseling 101, aroma tarot therapy. You'll also be learning dream therapy. You'll also be learning somatic mindfulness and mediumship practices. And you get to learn all of that as well as practice that throughout the 9 months together. So it's actually a personal and spiritual journey. It's such an incredible journey. I'm so proud of the course. There's nothing like it out there. And of course, you'll be certified as a tarot therapist, which is exciting, hey? Yes. All right. So let's pick some cards for Anna. Let's see. I should put the link in here. If you'd like to read more about it, there is the link. Okay, Anna, let's pick some cards for you. Anna, wow, okay, look, so choices, long-term, short-term. This is an interesting card. So my message to you with this card is that you're in a situation, okay, at the moment, and there's probably is some conflict going on around you, and it might even feel like a bit of a triangle right now. The message with this card is that you need to make a decision about your long-term future, not short-term goals, long-term future, to focus on what you want for the long term. You're being called to self-care, to self-preservation, to put yourself first and to think about you first before anybody else. So when I see these 2 cards together, Anna, I feel like the message for you is, when I see these two cards together, I feel like the message for you is that you have to focus on yourself and what you want for your future, not what other people want for you, or not what other people are asking you to do. You've got to focus on what you want for the long term, for the long haul, and to bring the focus back to your own self-care and your own self-preservation. What is important for your own self-preservation? What decision would look like, how do I say this? What decision would suggest or would show or would reveal loving yourself? How would that look if you made a decision based on loving yourself, on making yourself a priority? What kind of decision would you make if you put yourself first, if you chose you and you opened your heart to love? How would that look? What decision would you make? That is your message, and you're being called to choose the long term. Don't go for the short term. Okay. All right. So I think I was going to read for Heather or Melly, and then I'll read for oh, I'm sorry, Rolly. That's terrible. Okay, there's too many questions. I don't know what to choose. There's too many people. Hold on. Let me just work for Melly at the moment, and then I'll come back to Facebook. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. I'll come back. You're at a crossroads again, hey? Yeah, so you've got to choose you. You have to choose you, Anna. You've got to choose you. That's what you've got to choose, okay? You choose you. That's the message. Focus on you. Wow. Okay, that's massive. Hey, you should delete that comment, hey? Anna, just delete it, just in case. Shall I delete it for you? I'm going to delete it. How do I delete it? I can't. Delete that comment, Anna, just in case. All right. So, Melly, this is for you. And then I'll read for somebody on excellent on Facebook, which I just can't. I just can't choose anyone on Facebook. I'm confused. Tracy, here we go. I'll read for Tracy and then I'll come back. I'll come back to you, Tracy. So, Melly. All right, this is for you. Melly, did you have a question or am I just picking cards? I think I'm just picking cards. So let's see what cards I've got. Oh, wow. Okay, we got two major cards for Melly. Look at these two rich, powerful cards. So, Melly, the first card for you, I feel like this is about business, or this is about making money, or expanding your view, thinking a lot bigger than what you currently are. This card is in astrology is known as Jupiter. This is Zeus. And he rules the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion, spiritual aspirations, psychic intuitions, absolutely, philosophy, values. I'm going to talk about it in the context of spiritual aspirations for you and in terms of where you're being called to make money. So I feel that there's an opportunity, or there will be an opportunity for you to either build a business or to be in a position, a better position than what you currently are. And money is coming in for you, and you're being called to stretch yourself out of your comfort zone and up level, take yourself to the next level. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like for you, but I feel that this is big business. This is like, you can look, the world is his oyster. Look at the world in his hand, and he's got power in his hand, and he's got foresight, the big picture. So I feel with this card, hey, I really do feel with this card, this is your next level version of you, however that looks, Melly. This is about you stepping into your power. And this is, I feel this is also going to require you to set some serious boundaries about what you want. You're going to have to really put yourself first. This is about setting some boundaries, disciplining yourself so that you don't get distracted, so you're not over giving to other people, so that you can make space to create this. I feel like this is a business opportunity of some sort, or the potential for a new business, but it's going to require you to set some boundaries and to say no to certain things that may be stealing your time, your energy, your money and resources. You have to put some boundaries up to make this happen, to create the sacred space for this to happen. You know, it does require that. If you want what you want in life, you have to create the sacred space to make it happen. You've got to create your own beautiful, sacred, like, place where you draw, you paint, you write your cards, you read, you write your posts. I've got my little office that I come into to do my secret business, my secret women's business. Right? You've got to create that space so that you can have this, so you can expand. You need to create the space to do that. It might be that other people are taking advantage of you, so it's time to actually step up and start doing your own thing. Okay, that's your message. All right, Tracy, hello. Hi, everyone on Facebook. Thanks for joining me on Instagram. Really appreciate you being here. Love it. Hi, Brooke. Good to see you. Yes, so just a heads up, everyone, as well. I've only got 4 seats left for my tarot therapy training and mentoring. You won't get that course anywhere else. There is currently no one that's offering a course like it. Not yet anyway, and they can't use my content anymore because it's now a registered training, and all my content is mine. You cannot, it's against the law. I can sue you if you use my content. I was going to say I wouldn't do it, but who knows? Who knows? It also means it makes my tarot therapy course valuable, and it makes your title, tarot therapist, really valuable. It means that I can actually monetize the International Centre for Tarot Therapy. It's now I can sell the name. It belongs to me. Nobody can, and the educational material that goes with it. Not going to, though, not for a long time. Yeah, so much. I'm so happy. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Sonia. Sonia said, I highly recommend. I've done the tarot course and signed up for tarot therapy. Marina is amazing. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. And yeah, you won't get this in the intro to tarot course. Sonia did my intro to tarot course. You won't get this training in my intro to tarot course. Absolutely not. It's too in-depth. Oh, yes. I've got some really beautiful reviews as well on my page from people that are currently doing my course. Yeah, so proud of it. Yes, so the early bird finishes soon, actually. I think it's the 21st or the 20th, and the price will go up again. So if you haven't signed up yet, or if you want to sign up, private message me as well if the payment plan isn't quite right, because I can create a new payment plan for you if you need a payment plan that suits you better. All right, so there you go. There's the link. Okay, so Tracy said, Marina, I heard from somebody from my past. Oh, we all know it's going to be a hot lover, hey? What is he coming in about, please? Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's see. What does he want? What does he want, hey? What does he want? What's your predictions? What's everybody else's predictions? What do you predict for Tracy? What do you predict? And I'll pull the cards out. Tracy, I just want to see what everybody else has to say. Yes. What does everybody else have to say? I've got the cards here, and we'll see if it's relevant to the cards that I've picked. Let's do a little test, shall we? Seeking some closure, potentially. Yes. Testing the waters could be as well, Heather. That could be it. Sue said run. That could be an option as well, for sure. Hi, Steve. Good to see you. Sending you all the love. Yeah. All right. Shall we have a look? Shall I do a reveal now? Shall I do the reveal? Okay. The first card that I've got is, I think this person thinks that they've lost out. Okay. They're in regrets. They've made a decision and they want a second chance. My message to you is keep moving forward. Don't look back. However, because I think to risk nothing is to have nothing, right? So this is what's sort of in this person's mind. Fuck it. Excuse the language, but yeah, I'm just going to give it another go, and I'm just going to see if she says yes. Yeah. And I think you are potentially, I'm not convinced. Okay. And then the other card I've got for you is the Devil card. Oh, the Devil card. We all know what this is about, don't we? Primal energies. Some lusty vibes going on here, hey? So just put things into perspective. That's what I would do. Just put things into perspective. It's likely to be a reconnection of some sort that brings up some unhealed, stuff. You'll probably be triggered by this person. You might even trigger that person. Yes, rumpy, pumpy. Yes, could be a bit of that going on. But I think when I saw this card, my initial instincts was, I'm not sure this is a long term. I'm with, and then I saw this card and I was like, this is, I can't tell you what to do. You're going to do whatever you want to do. But there's a sex is he's. I think this is the real. That's it. I think you've got the message. Don't need to say anymore. Anyway, cards flying everywhere. Reading for Heather now. Hi, Heather. Hello. So I'd like to pick some cards for Heather, and then I shall pick some cards for, and then I'll read for Brooke. Maybe read for Rena. Rena's on my case here as well. Major changes. What's Rena saying? Major changes in my life at the moment. I'd love a health check about the direction and speed, please. Feeling a bit broken in some aspects and letting it fall away. Okay, I'll read for you after I've done Instagram, after I've read for Heather in Instagram. Hey, it's a bit fun being on my own page again. I feel like, I don't know, it feels more genuine. or something. It feels like feels like it's my tribe. I don't feel like I'm, got my arms out and people are sucking my blood. I don't feel like that's happening right now. It can feel like that sometimes. Sometimes it can feel like that I've just got these like there's all these like tubes coming out of me and there's all these people sucking my blood. It's terrible, isn't it? Sometimes it feels like that, hey? Sometimes it does feel like that. That's why I don't go on some nights. I just go, nah, I can't take it. Can't take it. There's lots of beautiful people on there, but there's lots of bloodsuckers too. Just being real, everyone. Just being honest. Just being honest. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling, Tracy. It's not a nice. Tracy said nice feeling. It's actually not a nice feeling. It's horrible. Anyway, all right. Let's pick some cards for Heather. Let's see. What have we got? Oh, Heather. Okay. So the card I've got for you is you need to make a short-term plan for a long-term goal. A short-term plan and then act on it quickly, not sit on it. It's time to put a plan in place and then make it happen. Take the step towards making it happen. You're being called not to sit. Sorry. My kids' friends are calling. Can you still see me? My kids' friends are calling on Messenger. Anyway, so you're being called to make a plan and make it really quick and don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. It's definitely 100% involved in healing and doing some kind of therapeutic work and doing some kind of healing work. And I do also feel, Heather, now, if there isn't somebody in your life now, I feel like somebody's coming in very, very soon, or somebody's already here. And this is your little nudge to drop down the guard around your heart. Or maybe this person, you need to be a bit patient with this person, because this person needs to drop down the guard a little bit. They're a bit guarded. And so I don't think just because we all work in just because we work in the healing industries and all that sort of stuff, or sacred arts, it doesn't mean that we're like gurus and superhuman. We've all got our stuff. And this is your little nudge to just, let down the guard a little bit and potentially, just open your heart again. Now, so either this person's coming in, they're already here, or they're coming in now. They're on their way. They're very, very close by. Okay. So this is somebody who's very highly sensitive and somebody who's like a poet, who has deep feelings, and someone who thinks carefully when they speak. They choose the words so beautifully and carefully. This is a beautiful soul. Hey, this is somebody who's lovely, just so lovely. This is what I want. I want him. Everyone, just saying, life. I want someone like this. Thank you. That's your message, Heather. Okay. So. All right, who am I reading for now? Oh, thanks, Di. Di's beautiful. Di, where have you been? I've been missing you. I've been missing everyone. Hey, Nikki, good to see you. It's lovely to see everyone. All right, so I'm reading for Rena. Rena needs some love, hey? She needs some love. So let's read. You're so welcome, Heather. All right. Rena, hello. So there's been some major changes in my life at the moment. I'd love a health check about the direction and speed, please. Feeling a bit broken in some aspects and letting it fall away. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for Rena. I really want this card here. It's kind of in between all the other cards. I'll have that one, please. And what other card would you like me to pick? That one. All right. Okay, Rena, this is about movement. Sometimes this card will come up when we're either I know that you've sold your house, right? Because I've seen it on Facebook. So I don't want to pretend I'm being psychic around this. But this is the house move, okay? And it is unsettling. It's incredibly unsettling. This card is about house moves. It is about moving locations, going to other territories, other lands, other places. And yeah, it is a bit of an unsettling feeling, 100%, right? You know, when you move and you're packing, and the whole packing part can be really, really, moving furniture around, moving the energy around. It brings up stuff. Hey, I think that's natural, and it's you watching one life dissolve, right? A dissolving of one life. Or you've already moved. Well, there you go. So this is the house move, right? And I think that in itself has been really destabilizing. The card that comes up for you here is the 8 of Swords, and this card represents feeling stuck and trapped. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. When this card comes up, you are being called to make a decision on something that you feel really uncomfortable about, that you're actually scared. You're scared of the conflict. But you know, either way, you're going to have to face conflict. So my message to you is, the house is under contract. Okay, and my message to you is this, all right? My message to you with this card is this. You may as well do the thing. You may as well do the thing that scares you, but you actually want rather than sitting on the fence. This is the kind of like paralysis. This is the paralysis card where you're too scared to say yes, too scared to make a move. Just say yes and do the thing that you want. That is your message. All right. Yeah, getting rid of stuff. Hey, you're supposed to be getting rid of stuff when you pack, not in the unpacking part. I made the same mistake too. I packed it because it was a bit of a rush. The packing part was such a rush that I just threw things in. And when I got here, I got my new place, I was really annoyed. I carried all this shit from my last house into my new place. I was pissed off about it. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Nat. She liked my earrings. Yeah, these are my little spring earrings, hey. They're really pretty. Forgot I had them, and I saw them in a picture on Facebook. You know, in the memories. And I thought, oh, those earrings. Haven't worn those for a long time. Where are they? Found them. Love them. How am I going for time? What is the time? 7 o'clock. Still got some time. All right. So who am I going to read for next? Who'd like a reading? Who would like a reading? So, whilst everybody's waiting, of course, you know, I've got my 9-month tarot training and mentoring program. Nikki, yes, I'd love to read for you. And it starts 10th of July. Hey, 10th of July, you, me, and a small group of women. And I was going to read for Brooke. I forgot. Yes, I'll read for Brooke after Nikki. I'm getting distracted with messages coming through all over the place. Oops. And Maureen, hello. Haven't seen you for a long time. I've been thinking about you, Maureen. It must be time to come and have a sesh. Literally, honestly, I've been thinking about you. Bizarre. And here you are. It's good to see you. It's not really bizarre, is it? This is kind of like the work that I do. Yeah, but I've been thinking about you. Oh, thank you, Vanya. That's lovely. And by the way, I love your name, Vanya. It's such a beautiful name. So gorgeous, so pretty. If I had another little girl, I'd call her Vanya. My daughter was asking me last night if we'd had another child, if we had another little girl, what would I have named her? Couldn't think. But now looking at your name, that's exactly what I would have named her, Vanya. So pretty. So pretty. Different, hey? My daughter's name is Selena. Yeah. Anyway, I like names that are a bit different. Unusual. European. I like them. Okay. Nikki, let's read for you. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, shit. So, Nikki, listen, there's some healing that needs to be had. When this card comes up, it sort of is a reminder that sometimes we carry the baggage from our past and we bring it into our relationships. And the message with this card is that we have to it is about ending some difficult or toxic behaviors. I'm not suggesting that you're doing that. It might be somebody else doing that, and bringing and putting closure on this. Sometimes this card, I like to sort of explain this card a bit like an abscess that we have to lance it to let the toxins out. So it's almost like we have to cut ties, or we have to have that horrible conflict, that conversation that makes us feel terribly uncomfortable, or that may even create some kind of distance or separation for a short space of time. It doesn't necessarily mean an ending, but it does mean some kind of space, that this space needs to be had. I see with this card as too, with the Seven of Cups, that it is very much about you stepping into your own sovereign energy, into your own power, and for you to be, sometimes when this card comes up, it's sort of one of the most boring cards of, to try and speak about it in the Mythic Tarot. It's probably one of the most boring because but it's not boring, but it really is about doing your own personal journey work, like focusing on yourself and focusing on what you need for you to put the energy back into yourself, so that you can become what you're expecting from the other. So you do your own healing work. What comes after this is a deep, dark dive into the underworld, where you really get to look at some of that unconscious material that needs your loving attention, so that you can heal and you can bring that healing to your relationship. But this card this isn't bad news, all right? Just so you know, this isn't bad news. This is healing work that's been required of you, okay? You're being called to this work, to heal, to do some healing. Okay, that's your message. Oh, thank you, Heather. Heather's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, said, I love your work. Beautiful. What a gift you are. That's so lovely. It's so lovely to get nice messages like that. Makes me feel good. Oh, Moonchild, hey? Oh, Selena. Yes, she is my moon baby. She definitely is my moon baby. Love her to death, Love her to bits. Love her so much. She's just my little treasure. She changed my life, that little darling, my little treasure, my little precious little peanut, my little darling who still co-sleeps with me, won't get out of my bed, sleeps occasionally in her bed, but always ends up in my bed. She's so spoiled. I make her breakfast in bed, literal. Cup of tea. Her latest is she likes to have Promite on toast in bed. She asks me to set the alarm so I can do it for her, and I do. I do. Can't help it. Just love her. I love seeing her little face. And I just want to, in the mornings, it really annoys her. She's asleep and I'm kissing her cheek and she's pushing my hand away like, enough. Just love her. She's adorable. She's such a sweetie pie, honestly. I love my little peanut. I love her to bits. But of course I'm biased. She's my kid, Be something wrong, hey, if I didn't love her, if I didn't adore her. Yeah, she's changed my life. 100%. 100%. Without her, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation with you, with a thriving business and having incredible clients and having done all the personal work. And she's literally, she is like my inspiration, 100%. Yeah. Yes. So, all right, caught up in my kid. That's what happens. Yeah, I'm doing a reading. No, I'm talking about myself, Antonella. I'm talking about my own child, not talking about anybody else's kid. I'm talking about my own. Anyway, Katie and I are doing another weekend course together. Would you like to jump in? Yeah, we will. We will do it again. Katie's still recovering because she's been away and stuff, but I will talk to Katie about it again. So, all right, who am I reading for now? Maureen, that's right. Where are you? Where's Maureen? Are you still here? There you are. Maureen, are you still here? Can you just check in with me? Hi, Christy. Hello. Hi, everybody on Instagram. Hello, everybody on Facebook. Hi, Mel. Hello, everyone. Oh, everybody needs some love, hey? And then I'll read for Brooke. I forgot Brooke. Sorry, everyone. I forgot you, Brooke. I will read for you, Brooke. All right, Maureen, business and right direction. Okay. Maureen, what cards have we got for Maureen? I've been, like, I said that to you, didn't I? That I've been thinking about you. You're still here? Yeah, you are here. You've been in my thoughts. Oh, okay. So, Maureen, now, I don't know how happy you're going to be about this, all right? This tells me that you need to let go of something that in business. And actually, I'm just not going to bullshit you. I'm just going to, there's disappointment around things, okay? And you need to just, like, set it free. You need to just let it go. You need to just set it free. And this card, it doesn't mean that things are coming to an end, but you need to just let this go. Sometimes things don't work, hey? And they're just not meant. They're for a time and a place, and then they kind of they've done their dash, they've done their thing. And, there are some things in business that work and some things that just need to be, like, the vision wasn't quite right, or we were sort of misaligned somewhere. And I guess I sense there's disappointment, there's disappointment around that. But you're being called to step more powerfully into your intuition, to start waking up your intuition. Maureen, when I met you, I'm going to be honest with you. When I met you, the first time I met you, I felt like you should be doing more spiritual work rather than doing sort of mainstream work. I really did feel that for you. And just because, I think what happens, the sacred arts is one of those fields that people are scared to monetize, or they think that it's not possible to monetize, or they think it's not possible to make money from it. I'm living proof that it is. I make, I pay a mortgage, I can go out for dinner. I don't have to worry about how much something costs. Well, I don't waste money, but I can go out for dinner and go out for dinner. I don't think about it. I pick whatever I want off the menu, and, I'm okay. Things are okay. This is my point. I feel like I wanted to say this when I first met you, but, I don't know how open you are to this, but I feel that you really should be doing the psychic work or doing something in the sacred arts. It would be a really amazing fit for you. And I think you've got a lot of contacts, a lot of people that you could work with, and you could be running circles and supporting other women as well, using this gift. I feel that this is your nudge. Okay, now you might disagree with me and you might not be ready to hear this. I have a feeling you might not be ready to hear this, but this is what's coming through. So I'm just going to honor what's actually there. I'm going to honor what's actually there. You need to trust your intuition more. You need to honor your psychic work. You need to honor that part of you, because it wants to become more. It wants to be seen. Right? That's your message. All right. I don't know if you're going to be happy with that, Maureen, but I'm just going to be honest with what comes through. Best to be honest, hey? Brooke, you're here. Brooke's been waiting patiently. Hi, Brooke. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to see you. So glad you're here. I think we have met before, actually. All right, Brooke, let's pick some cards for you. And how's everybody going on Instagram? Okay, let me pick some cards for Brooke. What have we got for Brooke? Oh, I'm really hot, hey? Can you see my face being red? I'm like, you wouldn't think it, but it gets actually really hot reading. Yes, Maureen, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, because it's calling, it's in you. It's there. And I just see you. I see you working, and I don't see you charging a low-end price either. I see you working high-end. It's just, I want you to acknowledge that. I'd like you to. I'm encouraging you. I'm nudging you down that path. Just you'll love it. You will love it a lot. It'll bring you pleasure. Okay. So, Brooke, this is for you. Oh, Brooke, okay. You're very close to closing a chapter. This card tells me that it is time for you to cut ties to the past and reconcile the past and let bygones be bygones and move forward. This is you finally facing the ghosts of the past and actually putting it to bed, putting things to bed. This is about you cutting ties and moving forward and clearing the decks, preparing for this rebirth, preparing for this new beginning. But before you can start this new chapter, Brooke, you need to cut ties to the past. You've got to put the past to bed. Okay, when this card comes up, it can also be about reaping what you've sown as well. And it doesn't necessarily mean something negative. It can be something really positive. It is really about sort of looking over the journey that you've had over the last year or so. Looking over the last couple of years is what I'm getting, looking over at that journey and just seeing what you've learned, what lessons what you've understood, what you've been able to integrate, what you have achieved and what didn't work so well. This is your nudge to shut the door on the past and prepare to move forward. You need to reconcile. You need to make some kind of reconciliation. Come to terms with what's working and what isn't working, and finally cut ties. Okay, so this card that I've got for you here is the Empress. So this is fertility. This tells me that anything you invest in right now, any decision you make around any kind of investment, this is a very fertile card. You will be supported. This tells me that any projects that you're working on, anything that you're thinking about working on, or that you're currently working on, or that you're thinking about investing in, or that you're currently investing in, it births abundance for you. This is a very abundant card, and I'm urging you to cut ties to the past, hey, so you can just really fully claim this card. This is the only card in the Mythic Tarot that I would speak of divine timing in the context of, divine timing. You've got to give things time to grow. You've got to be patient. And it's like anything, hey, especially with business. I know I've learned this on my business journey as well, is that businesses need time to grow. You can't, yes, there are some people that, go from 0 to, 100K in 1 year. That is possible, but it's unusual, highly unusual. And usually it's a lot of little micro adjustments, Brooke, to get to what we want. So you've got to be patient and you've got to trust in divine timing. When the right time comes, it'll blossom and there'll be so much abundance. The promise is there's a lot of abundance there. There's something cooking. All right, there's something cooking, and you're being called to it for this new chapter, for this new beginning for you. Okay, that's your message. All right, I'm hot and bothered. Hey, my face is boiling. I've had enough of it. I think I'm cooked. I feel cooked. Literally, I feel cooked. So I'm going to put closure on this tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'm so thrilled. I think from this point onwards, I'm coming back onto my own pages, and I'm going to start working from my pages again, because it feels calmer for a lot of reasons. It just feels so much better. So, and that means I can just come on at whatever time I feel like it as well. I don't have to sort of worry about who's on and who isn't. So, yeah, just thrilled that everybody's here. I'm sending you all the love. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting me on Instagram as well. All the love, everyone. Have a beautiful week and big hugs. Take care, everyone. Take care.